Hello and welcome back to Shakesyear. We are working on Othello, and today we get to hear from Othello in Act 3, Scene 3, which is kind of a delicious scene. So there's been a lot of partying happening in Cyprus. Othello hasn't gotten to spend a whole lot of time with Desdemona, just because of stuff. His attention keeps getting pulled various places, oftentimes because Iago makes that happen. And Cassio has pled with Desdemona for her to plead with Othello on behalf of Cassio to bring Cassio back into Othello's good graces, because remember, Cassio was fired for wounding Montano while he was drunk, while both of them were drunk. So at the beginning of the scene, we have Desdemona and Cassio talking, and she's like, I promise I will talk to Othello and we will get you back in his good graces. Leave it with me. It's all good. Othello comes in. She's like, Cassio, you should stay. He's like, no, I'm not comfortable with that. So he leaves, and as he leaves, Iago's like, don't really like that. And Othello's like, what? And he's like, never mind. So then Desdemona talks to Othello, who is sort of hemming and hawing, like he doesn't really want to talk to Cassio, until she really pleads with him, and she's like, no, but you have to do this. You have to talk to him, and you have to talk to him soon, because this can't go on forever. So he caves and says that he'll talk to Cassio whenever Desdemona wants to bring him, and Desdemona leaves, and now we have just Iago and Othello on the stage. And Iago begins this conversation by just saying, did Cassio and Desdemona know each other before you guys got married, before you got together? And Othello's like, yeah, why? And he's like, oh no, I was just wondering. And Othello's like, so what, you obviously are thinking something. And Othello's like, no, it's nothing, really, it's nothing. And Othello is like, no, but it is, because now this is like the third comment that you've made in the last 10 minutes about Cassio and Desdemona. So what's going on? And Iago's like, well, because of my position, I'm not allowed to speak freely. And he's like, yes, you can speak freely. I trust you. I believe that you're honest. I believe that you love me. And you're being real weird right now, which is making me suspicious. So come on, spill it, say it. And Iago still doesn't want, he's masterfully playing Othello at this point, and he's like, no, I really shouldn't say, because these things shouldn't be said out loud, and they might make you jealous. And Othello's like, wait, what? And he's like, yeah, there's nothing worse than jealousy. Iago is saying there's nothing worse than jealousy, and this is where the phrase green-eyed monster comes in. I believe it was coined for this purpose. He's like, be careful, like, don't, I wouldn't want to subject you to the throes of jealousy. And Othello says, why? Why is this? Think'st thou I'd make a life of jealousy, to follow still the changes of the moon with fresh suspicions? No. To be once in doubt is to be resolved. Exchange me for a goat when I shall turn the business of my soul to such exsufflicate and blowed surmises, matching thy inference. 'Tis not to make me jealous, to say my wife is fair, feeds well, loves company, is free of speech, sings, plays, and dances. Where virtue is, these are more virtuous. Nor from mine own weak merits will I draw the smallest fear or doubt of her revolt, for she had eyes and chose me. No, Iago, I'll see before I doubt. When I doubt, prove. And on the proof, there is no more but this. Away at once with love or jealousy. So basically what he's saying here is that he trusts Desdemona. And he, sorry, one second. Sorry, my cat's eating things that she shouldn't be eating. What he's saying is that he trusts Desdemona and doesn't buy into this whole jealousy thing. He has no reason to be jealous. Like, this is the cat in question. This is Olive. She chose Othello, so he has no reason to doubt that she loves him. And that is basically what he's saying. He's like, there's no proof of any of this. There's no wrongdoing. So everything is fine, and that's that. And Iago's rebuttal is tomorrow's monologue. So Olive and I will see you then. Bye-bye.